Howdy, my name is Daxio, and this is Plugged In News. And in today's pin update, we have report 20% of migrant children test positive for COVID after release by Border Patrol, as well as singers Erykah Badu and H.E.R post video and pictures of Obama letting loose at his scaled-back Martha's Vineyard 60th birthday bash attended by up to 400 people. Party is labeled hypocrisy at its finest amid U.S. Delta surge. And this is just another little shorter story today. There wasn't a lot of news over the weekend that was really pertaining or that important. Maybe there was, I just didn't find it. But anyways, let's get on to it. So for the first story today, this comes from Breitbart by Bob Price, and it is report 20% of migrant children test positive for COVID after release by Border Patrol. And this goes on to read, a leaked presidential briefing document reported on by NBC News revealed that 20% of unaccompanied migrant children who illegally crossed the border are testing positive for COVID-19 after being released into communities by Border Patrol. The report covers the last 2 to 3 weeks of data prepared for President Joe Biden, NBC says. A presidential briefing document reported by NBC News also states that 18% of migrant families are testing positive for the pandemic virus after they are released by Border Patrol officials into border communities. President Biden is expected to receive the briefing on Thursday. The report also says that the infection rate of migrant families is impacting the Biden administration's efforts to deport migrant families under recently reenacted expedited removal processes. Some of the ICE deportation flights had a 25% COVID positive rate among the migrant families scheduled for removal, NBC stated. Those families were removed from the flights for quarantine. Migrants are not tested for COVID in Border Patrol custody unless they show symptoms, but all are tested when they leave Border Patrol custody, according to DHS officials, NBC reported. Immigrants who are allowed to stay in the U.S. to claim asylum are given tests when transferred to ICE, Health and Human Services, or non-governmental organizations. On Saturday, Breitbart Texas Randy Clark reported images from McAllen, Texas hotels and motels that they are serving as shelter overflows for Catholic charity operations in that region of Texas border with Mexico. The photos show healthcare workers going room to room to check on the health status of migrants recently released from Border Patrol's custody. This story right here, it's obvious that Biden doesn't want to help this pandemic. No one in government wants to help this pandemic whatsoever. No one cares that they're, for one, letting illegal migrants into our towns that have COVID. And all that's going to do is just spread more COVID. And even if they test these people, they still might have COVID, it's just not in their system yet. Like, they still might be able to transfer it. It's just not in their system, and it doesn't appear. So, obviously, Biden, the whole government, no one cares about this whole border patrol crisis, or this whole border crisis that is causing more corona and more COVID to get into the United States. So that's our government for you guys. Anyways, on to the next one. And this one is hypocrisy. I reported on this yesterday, but I'm going to throw in a video towards the end of the story just showing Obama having fun and all the elites having fun while we have to sit in our homes and get vaccinated and wear masks and et cetera, et cetera. I know it's not happening everywhere, but the elites want us to, and the elites can have as much fun as they want, and we can't. So let's get right into it. And this is from the dailymail.com by Laura Collins, and it is singers Erykah Badu and H.E.R post video and pictures of Obama letting loose at his scaled-back Martha's Vineyard 60th birthday bash. And it goes on to read, former President Barack Obama was caught on video dancing maskless at his 60th birthday party on Saturday night in Martha's Vineyard. In a video posted to Instagram by a 50-year-old American singer-songwriter, Erykah Badu, Obama could be seen holding a microphone and strutting his stuff in the middle of the raised dance floor. Obama could be seen wearing an untucked light gray patterned shirt and white pants with some black beads around his neck as he made his way across the floor to cheers from the gathered guests. Badu had been performing with members of her band and managed to convince Obama to get on stage as part of the celebration. While the president back was turned, she managed to take a selfie video capturing Obama fully in frame, which she then posted directly to Instagram. Badu gave a cheeky smile to the camera as she did so, perhaps knowingly that such photography had been banned. Huge crowds of people could be seen in the background despite Obama insisting the event had been scaled back because of the spread of the Indian Delta variant of COVID. One staff member told Daily Mail that 300 to 400 people were in attendance. So obviously, again, this is hypocrisy of the left, hypocrisy of the elites. They can do whatever they want to. They can host these massive parties, maskless, even though they might all have vaccines, they can still get COVID, and yet normal people can't go to a store in New York. Well, it's going to happen soon, but normal people can't go to a store in New York without having the vaccine. Like, are you kidding me? The hypocrisy of the elites. Anyways, if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub down below, drop a comment, and let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what I can do to improve. And thanks for staying plugged in. Peace out, boys.